Cross on the highway, my Jeep began to rock. I didn't know what to do, so I stopped, then got out and looked down. I noticed I got a flat, so I walked out, parked the car like sideways, so I can find what I can fix. I look around, there were no cars on the highway. I felt a strange feeling like a mist. I walked down toward the end of the road, and in the fog, a woman appeared. She said, "Don't you worry, my friend, I'll take care. Take my hand, I'll take it there." Oh, take me to a place without no name. 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 As she took me right through the fog, I seen a beautiful city up here, where kids are playing and people are laughing and smiling and loving the feel. She said, "This is the place where no people have pain, with love and happiness." She turned around, looked down in my eyes, and started crying and come again. You got a friend. Oh, take me to a place without no name. No name. Take me to a place without no name. A place without no name. Take me to a place without no name. Take me to a place without no name. Oh, yeah, doggone. Oh, she started liking me, kissing me, and hugging me. She didn't really want me to leave. She showed me places I've never seen and things I've never done. This really looks like a lot of fun. I've seen the grass and the skies and the birds and the flowers surrounded by the trees. This place is filled with love and happiness. So in the world can I wanna be? Oh, take me to a doggone. Take me to your name. Take me to a place without no name. No, no, no. A place without no name. A place without no name.
Everybody allegation in the suit, on the news, everybody dog food, bang, bang, shot dead, everybody's gone mad. All I wanna say is that they don't really care about us. break me, will me, thrill me. You can never kill me, chew me, sue me. Everybody do me, kick me, kike me. Don't you black or white me. All I wanna say is that they don't really care about us. All I wanna say is that they don't really care about us. Tell me what has become of my life. I have a wife and 2 children who love me. I am the victim of police brutality now. I'm tired of being the victim of hate. You're ripping me of my pride, oh for God's sake. I look to heaven to fulfill its prophecy. Set me free. Skinhead, deadhead, everybody gone bad. Treacherous speculation, everybody litigation in the street, on the news, everybody dog food. Black man, throw the brother in jail. All I wanna say is that they don't really care about us. All I wanna say is that they don't really care about us. Tell me what has become of my rights. Am I invisible cause you ignore me? Your proclamation promised me free liberty now. I'm tired.
All right. Good morning, everyone. Good morning. Why are my camera so bad today? I don't know. Maybe it have been sleeping, guys. I don't know. Still tired, my camera. How are you guys? Did you have a nice sleep? And I saw that Miki in the community have birthday today. Happy birthday, Miki. I wish you the best day. I know that we are going to have a nice trade just because it's your birthday. So, yeah. It's gonna be nice today, guys. Let me see where you're tuning in from, guys. I know that we are a little bit busy today because there is some super nice setup that I have been looking at this morning. So we should actually go straight into it, guys. But let me see where you're tuning in real fast. If you're fast and everyone is putting in where they're tuning in from in like 1 second, then we can go straight to the trading view. But I'm gonna wait until then. Nabu, Scotland, Germany. Never seen people that fast. That's crazy, guys. Nice. And let me see how many cameras do we have today. Not that many here. A little bit more here. Hello, Gabriela. Good morning. Hello, Olga. Hello, Joanna. Hello, Patricia, Sophia, Tommy, Ilona. Nice to have you here. Camille, Dominica, Rebecca, Victoria, Claudia. Nice. Dominica, Camila, Victoria. It's the same. Nice, guys. Nice. So, are you ready for today? And let me also know, guys, and come down. I'm still looking at the chart, guys, a little bit. But let me ask you guys, how was the day yesterday? Did you make some nice profits? Let me know in the chat, guys. Was it some nice trades yesterday? Did you make profits or did you make losses? I saw some of you have made, Beata, you have made some nice results lately. And I know that you're also taking your own analysis right now, your own trades, which is, wow, there's not a dry eye here. Lost a bit, but got the most back from own trades. Cool. So I believe that yesterday was good. Losses with Melody yesterday. Small profit with yours. Yes, sir. I was in hospital and still make profits. Crazy. That's crazy, Victoria. You have to share that on your social medias. That's super cool. That's insane, actually. So I believe that we're going to have a nice session today, guys. We are right now. Do you think we are in a selling area or in a buying area right now? Selling, sell. Anyone else? Selling, has to be sell. One buy, love the 1%. Sell, one buy, sell. So the most people is saying selling, and that's true, guys. We are in a selling area, right? I can't be rising all day. Nope, that's true. So let me share my screen, guys. Let me share my screen. Hello. You have to wave. Nice. So you're able to see my screen, right? Perfect. I hope so. Otherwise, let me know. So we are, of course, right now in the selling area, guys. It has been like a crazy impulsive move since the Asian session, guys. You can see that we had this small gap, and of course, it got pre-filled, and it just went further up. And gold have just been like going crazy this morning. So the whole London session until now, they have been fully bullish, guys. And what we are looking at right now is that we are in a selling area, which means that we can't do any buys in this area, guys. I don't see any good reason to do a buy, guys. The only good reason I see is if you are entering on the 0.5, but we are not. So hopefully, guys, we should be able to catch a nice sell order soon. Maybe in a couple of minutes, actually, guys. And also, I've been looking at JVP, JPI, which have been doing some crazy stuff this Asian session, this beginning of the London session, guys. We are in a really nice buying area. So what I have on my eyes today is selling gold, especially if we can have some better price action than what we have right now. Right now, we haven't seen these big spikes up here. So until then, guys, we gotta wait. But let's see if we're able to catch this one. We also have a resistance area here, our earlier support area that we have been using. So here you saw that we broke through the support area, and now it works as a resistance area, guys. So we just gotta wait to see if we're gonna have some rejection on this area. Oh, we have the translator on today. Sorry, Amelia. That's okay. But let's see. And crypto have been going like crazy these days, guys, like crazy. And we're gonna see a breakout soon on XRP. Let's hope that we are going in the upgoing trend. And let's hope that we are not going to see more bombs and wars and all that stuff. Because right now we have been in this huge consolidation since the 5th of February, guys. And you can see that we are getting close to an end. I've seen this before. And things can take off like really fast. I can tell you, me and my girlfriend, we made more than at almost 700% last year in November, December, January. And then it has been going one way since then. So, but be aware, guys, there's going to happen a breakout soon, guys. We are in the breaking area where things is going to take off soon. So let's see if we are going to the upgoing trend and crypto, stocks, everything is going to go high, or if we are going to break down and we have to be patient and wait more for the crypto markets. But until then, let's see. So if we're taking a look at the Dixie, guys, we can see that the Dixie have been melting. It have been melting. But the other cool thing is, what do we have here, guys? What do we have here? Let me know in the chat, guys. I know that you know it. What do we have right here on the Dixie? A gap, not a fair value gap, but a gap. I don't work with fair value gaps. Nope. Sometimes, but not that much. So what I would like to see is that we're able to see some hard rejection here, and we can use this support area that we have been testing before as an area where we can get up to this area. Because if we get up to this area, guys, that means that gold is going to melt and we are going down, guys. So let's cross our fingers that the Dixie is about to take off and go up to this area, because we can do buys up till this area, guys. Sells on gold. But we have to see some more clear signs, because right now we are just in 4680. 4680. But this is a really nice selling area, guys, that I would really like to have, but we have to make sure that the Dixie is going up. So if the dollar is going up, gold should go down. But I believe this can be a really nice setup. And this is one of the setups that I have for today. So let's see if we gotta catch this soon. We should be able to catch this one. And let's just go after, let me check it out. So the first area that we have to be aware of is, of course, actually really nice movement, guys, because there's not that much liquidity on this move up to this area here. So this has been like really impulsive, guys, which means that there is not that much liquidity that we have to be aware of. Of course, we have a little bit right here that we have to look for. So this should be our first target, actually, guys, which is incredible. But let's see if we're gonna see that huge wick before that we're taking off. Let's see. What about the Euro USD? Do we have anything nice? No, we are in 0.5 area, so 50-50. What about the GBP USD? Goes up. It's the same with gold. GBP USD. So let's see, guys. We should be able to catch this in a couple of minutes, guys. Maybe in, but it's a huge move, guys. You see this move? It's like a, this can be a crazy trade, guys. And that's the reason why I would really love to see that sometimes we're gonna have these spikes, guys. Always before big moves, we're gonna have these crazy spikes. Also, if we're looking at the bigger time frame on gold, question is, where should gold be able to get up to? Here? Nah, because then we are breaking this trend. Then we have to look for something else. So we have a fib on the lower time frames right here from 0, A, B. We have been testing our 0.5. If we're looking at the monthly chart, it begins to look really bullish, guys, and that's the reason why we have seen a lot of people in the community and everywhere doing a lot of buys, guys, because the monthly chart is looking so bullish, guys. The monthly chart is looking so bullish. But before that we are taking off, I would really like to see that we had a crazy wick to the downside to take all the stops out before that we are taking off. So that's what we are able to actually do. Not necessarily here, but maybe we can get down to a deeper retracement down here on 0.786. That would be so nice. Let's check out if there's any news, and let's also ask DeepSage if there's something that we have to be aware of. So we can see JPY bank holiday, guys. Bank holiday. It doesn't look like a bank holiday for me, this. And you know my favorite pairs, guys. It's Euro USD, GBP USD, GBP JPY, and gold, guys. That's almost, and USD CAD also. That's almost the only pairs that I do in Forex. Sometimes only. I also do silver. I only also do silver. The thing is, if you're doing silver, guys, just know that you can't use the same lot size as you're using on Forex pairs. It's the same, you can't use the same lot size on gold as you're using on Forex pairs. So be aware of this, guys. The difference between gold and silver is huge. So don't do that mistake and do the same lot size on silver as you do on gold if we are taking a trade one day on silver. But we're gonna speak about that. Is the West League started, guys? I forgot almost to ask yesterday. Let me ask you, can you tell a little bit about more sellers come in, buyers come in? It's so interesting. Do you look at it in 1 minute. I want to understand it better. Christina, I'm going to speak about that in a couple of seconds. Yes, it has started. All right. How is the beginning, guys? Have you made some profits in the league? And is there a leaderboard? Can I see the leaderboard? Yes. That would be crazy. Registration is closed. Leaderboard. Peer. Not from our community. Let me know. Are any of you here, guys? 10%. Crazy. 20% on one trade. Crazy. That's insane. Let me know, guys. Are you on the leaderboard? 20% in one trade. Beautiful. Beautiful. Let me know, are any of you on the leaderboard? Yes, it has started. 95%. 20% is sick when you must do more than 1% risk. Yeah, that's crazy. I would like to see which trade this is. 20% in one trade. And you have only, that's a 1 to 20. Who is this guy? That's insane. That's absolutely insane. But why is there? Have you made laws, guys? What? Why is all these zero? Why is all these zero? Have you made laws on your West League, guys? Let me know that in the chat. Have not taken a trade yet on the West League. All right, maybe this pending. No, my score is 15.95. Oh, you have made 15%. What? Maybe it's going to update later. I don't know. Are you able to see yourself on the leaderboard? Guys, I can't wait to see this West League, guys, going on, and hopefully I'm able to help you to win this league, and hopefully we are able to help each other, guys. Remember, it's more like building up discipline, like on a real account. 1 to 20 risk reward is absolutely insane. I don't know who this guy is, Pierre. If you're on this call, bro, let me know. And please do me a favor and become an educator instead of me, bro. That's crazy. A 1 to 20, guys. That's the risk rewards that we want to hit, right? Insane. So this is the trade that we want to take, but I'm a little bit scared. So about the question with buyers and sellers when they're entering is that on the higher time frames, guys, it's all about, like, of course, seeing the bigger perspective of things, so we are able to, like, gain some clarity about the direction that we're going in. But when we are looking at our entries, guys, we always have to get down to 1 minute. So imagine that the market's doing this impulsive move. Then we have to make sure that we get some clarity, like volume spikes, which means that sellers is trying to get the control, guys. Sellers is trying to get the control, and this is the things that we have to be aware of. When is the sellers entering, guys? And we can see the sellers here, and now there's still some buyers, still some sellers. Right now there's like a balance between buyers and sellers. That's why we are going sideways. But if we are looking at this perspective, guys, you can see it have been super impulsive. So the buyers have had the control since down here, the Asian session, guys. Buyers have been in control, but now we are starting to fading out, guys, and we can see that in our selling area, sellers is starting to enter, guys. So now we just have to be aware if they are actually taking the control or if buyers is still having control. That should be the thing, always in areas like this. The same is going for here, guys. This was a nice buying area. We also had a really nice selling area here. I know some of you took the advantage, which was really nice to see, guys. But here you can see that there was a lot of seller pressure. We opened up Asian session with bearish momentum, and then buyers started to take the control. And if you want more accurate with volume spikes, you can always go to the higher time frames, guys, and then you can begin to look for things like this, guys. This candlestick here tells that a lot of buyers have an interest in getting up, in buying, guys. This is a volume spike, this huge candle. And the cool part is we don't have a wick on this candle, guys, which tells that, hey, definitely the next candle is going to be bullish as well. Let me find you another example here. Look at this small wick. Means that not many sellers has tried to enter here, guys. So you could have done a buy. But when we see wicks like this, guys, you know, okay, in the end of this candle, a lot of sellers trying to take over. A lot of sellers is trying to enter on this candle, guys. That's the things that we have to be aware of. So first of all, volume spikes, and then of course the wicks, which tells that a lot of buyers has entered. Of course, sometimes we also see that they are trying to take the control too early, guys, which means a lot of position is placed here, guys, as you can see here. And that's the reason why we are consolidating here. So always be aware of this. Let's see. So you can see sellers is trying to take control. Really nice 15-minute candle we had right here. The only thing that I don't like is that we don't see any like huge wicks, but we didn't neither see a huge wick to the downside down here. And we also saw that a lot of sellers, a big position, a big whale was trying to take control here. But buyers wanted the markets to go higher. So right now we just have to wait to see if the sellers is actually taking the control. But it looks like they are able to take the control, guys. So a nice selling position here. Should we enter this one? It's a nice area, right? Top of this resistance. One to 8. It's not a 1 to 20, sorry guys. That's really like rarely that I see people is hitting a 1 to 20, especially it looks like if he only have been risking 1%, he have not even closed any partials. He's just been, that's insane. It's crazy. Can see the first red candle is happening in our area where we know that we should look for sales, guys, and that's so important to look for, guys. Let's see here. I know that the 1 hour candle is first closing in 29 minutes, but it's a nice area. It's a nice area for sales. Let me ask Deep Sage, but I could imagine that Deep Sage will say that we should go up because it's more like a trend rider. But let's ask. Let me ask. Let me ask. Let me also do a screenshot. There we go. Putting in the screenshot, asking. Let's see. Let's see. bullish, yeah. It says bullish overboard, but strong trend targets 4712. Nah, that's the thing, guys. It's because it's a strong trend, right? So believe that maybe Deep Sage is not able to see bullish buyers. Yeah, guys, I still believe that 4674, is that where we are right now? Yeah, almost. I still believe that we are able to see a sell order up here. The only thing that I'm a little bit scared of is that we are seeing a candlestick like this, guys. But I would really like to have this trade, guys. Sweep on the way, exactly. That's what my intuition is telling me as well. How do you use any indicator? If so, could you tell me which one? So I use this one sometimes. Not that often. It's more to give you clarity, but algo alpha reversal signals. It's like just telling you where the volume spikes is. So this is the areas where sellers or buyers is entering. You can see buyers enters here, buyers enters here, 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 here. If we go in the higher time frame, you can see how accurate it actually is. 15-minute candle, buyers is coming. 15-minute candle, sellers should come. Bit too early. Rest in peace to this guy. No, they are there for the longer perspective. I know that, for the bigger perspective. So let's see, guys. Should we do this one? Should we do this one? But we got a really nice 1-4 yesterday, guys. And I saw that some of you have made some crazy profits on it. By the way, do you need to have a premium trading view? Nope. Nope. That's too strong buy. Yeah, strong buy. I don't know. I mean, I only see if we should act like a casino, guys. We have the value on doing sales, guys. Right? That's how we want to operate in this world, that we are the small little casino in the financial market who always have the edge. We don't want the casinos to win unless it's our own. It's nothing more worse than losing on a casino, guys. Let me see, is there any questions? So most sellers with red candles are better to enter. Yeah, it's giving you more like data clarity. So every time that we are finishing a candlestick, that means that we have finished some data, guys, and we can use this data to take a decision. The camera is so weird today. The name Pierre is also a provider. It is. But he have never made a 1-20. I don't believe it's this guy. By the way, sweep on the way. Let's see. Guys. Am I a bit late here? I'm too patient sometimes. And the more risky people, they are actually able to win against me in the West League if I was attending. But we were right again, guys, about the direction. I think so. We can't say that yet. Can't say that yet. But I mean, it looks definitely like a market which is about to turn the table. It's flying down, true. I couldn't find it earlier. Reversal signals, algo alpha. Thank you, Tommy. Now it's flying up. The thing is, sometimes we can see things like this, guys. The market is going this, going down, testing this, going down, testing this, because if we are looking at the regression trend, it's going this direction, guys. So next time, if we are going to test the area again, guys, it's going to be a higher area, bigger, yeah, higher area, you can say that, higher area than the last time. But I would really like to have this one, but I just have to be careful and not taking any like bad decision. Don't want to see my favorite team lose the West League. And we are 94 people on, guys. Let's see, do we have more cameras? Yes, sir. Beautiful people. JPP, JPI. Also a nice buying area, guys. Telling you. As we spoke about one of the last sessions, guys, what we could see on the JPP, JPI was this. This is an old drawing. And if the markets is going down here, JPP, JPI will definitely go up here to this area. So that's also something that you can look into if you want to do a buy on something, guys. Let's see if we can have a nice little retracement up here, guys. First area would be this, so it doesn't make any sense that we're going up here. Let me take a look at the Dixie, guys. Let's look at USD. So on Dixie, guys, we have this nice 4-hour wick, which tells us a lot of buyers is entering. Also here, also here. So I'm still in love with this gold trade, guys. I'm still in love with this gold trade. I'm still in love with this gold trade. Let's see how it reacts up here. If we can get up to that area. I hope so, guys, so we can catch this. Otherwise, sorry for always being so patient with taking entries with your enter GBP, JPI. It's not a bad idea. The only thing that I don't like is that if we're just taking a stop loss to our low, this is 170 pips, right? So it's crazy. What if we're taking it to this? 85 pips. That's the thing that I don't like, Mickey. That's a lot of pips. But I mean, you are able, no matter what, if you're just using a low lot size to catch a nice risk reward, if you ask me. So yeah, it's a nice buying area. I would definitely not doing sells. And since there is like, I don't know, 2,000 pips, no, 1,800 pips up to this buy selling area, guys, it's not a bad idea overall. So can we catch this now? Please, let's get this one. This would be the trade for the day, guys. Just a little bit early. But not early if we get a 1 to 10 or 1 to 5. What is your intuition telling you, guys? Help me. I need guidance, guys. Mickey Mouse educator today. I don't know why we didn't take the trade up here. Beata, you also said something which was really nice in the Telegram group yesterday about that you just followed your intuition and told you where to put your stop loss. And intuition is coming by a lot of experience and, of course, always being in a nice mood, guys. And I promise you, it's one of the biggest game changers when you are in a good mood. That's also why I always try to share a lot of gifts, making sure that everyone is laughing, even though that we are in minus, because I know that it's working. Makes me in a good mood, and that's also the reason why I want to help other people to actually learn trading, because one thing is to just sit by yourself. But when you help another person, guys, it automatically always triggers a feeling in you. And that feeling is definitely, when you help another person, so good, guys. And a good feeling is almost always triggering action, guys. And action is the key to good success. So we have to remember, guys, that action is also giving really nice results, guys. So always remember to do a lot of things, help other people, take responsibility. The more responsibility that you have, the more you will gain. All right? Getting up to a nice area again here. It's pushing hard right now. Please, Dixie, can you please turn around sooner or later? This Wix tells us that you have to turn. Buyers is entering. Why exactly in this area? There's always a reason. Nope, not here. Don't hope that we're able to see that Dixie is pushing through this wick, guys. That would be bad for our trade. But we are in the entry area again, almost. So the thing is now, we could either choose to take a Fibonacci from this high to this low and begin to entry when we have taken out all this liquidity here, or we could wait for a sweep, guys. And I don't know what the best idea is. It's like impossible to get this 100% correct at least 100% times, but we are able to take the right decision if we are seeing a nice thing in here. Let's see how this candle is closing in 30 seconds, guys. And remember, a bigger stop loss also means that we have to go after a bigger take profit, guys. So don't begin to take partials or anything after that we hit 4672, guys. Doesn't matter if we are doing swing trading and we have trades like this, guys. Yeah, we can talk about like the pip gurus is doing that. Oh, we have made 700 pips, crazy, 700 pips, wow. But if the risk reward is only 1-to-1, guys, it doesn't matter how many pips. So a 1-to-3 will always be a 1-to-3. So that's why I always focus on risk reward instead of pips. I don't want to become a pip guru or a Mickey Mouse trader, never ever. Should we try an entry? Looks like a good entry. I agree. I'm in buy since 4658. Maybe 4680 sell. That would be much more nice. But also able to turn here. We need to do a breath work together, guys. Breath work to gain some clarity. Have any of you done a breath work before, guys? Let me know it in the chat. Are you doing breath work? No one? No? I did no. I only want to try yoga. Yoga is like good vitamins, so do it sometimes. Guys, breathwork is a game changer if you ask me. It's like the best thing that I can do. I do it at least a 42 minutes breathwork session at least once a week. Otherwise, I will have this foggy brain where I feel like, oh, I'm a bit confused. I don't know. I don't have any clarity. Breathwork is crazy, guys. And if you're doing the 42-minute session, I can send you if you want. I know it can be a little bit intense, guys, so don't get scared. If you have any heart issues or something, take responsibility. Don't do it if you have any like issues, diseases. But I can send a link here, which is the one that I use always. It's 42 minutes. It's really intense. You have to hold your breath for almost 3 minutes in the 5th round, I believe. So just know that it's possible. Sometimes I'm able to hold my breath for 4 minutes, guys. 4 minutes. And always, if I'm a little bit nervous or something, I'm always able to control my breath, like breathe in, breathe out in a relaxing pace. Try to count how many times that you breathe in 1 minute, guys. Just try to count how many times. So set what's called a timer. Set a timer on, guys, and count how many times that you have breathe in, breathe out in 1 minute. And I can tell you, if you are over 8, guys, you're stressed. So you only have to breathe in, breathe out 8 times in a minute. If you're doing it more than 8 times, guys, definitely gonna get into it. Should get into it. It's a game changer, and I promise you, if you're doing this one I have sent in the chat, which is 42 minutes, guys, you will, I know it sounds crazy, but you will see colors. You will see like, you'll feel, I call it T-Rex fingers. Your fingers will do this, guys. It's a crazy feeling. There's so many people that I have done it with, where we have done it on a cliff or something, and when we are opening our eyes, we're just crying and hugging together, like, ah, that was a good feeling. Because you sometimes when we are working online, guys, we sometimes forget to be grateful for where we are already, guys. We're always thinking about, if I had a yacht, if I had a private jet, if I was a profitable trader, if I was blah blah blah. I hate that sentence, guys. Of course, we have to imagine and use our imagination, but we should also remember to be grateful for the things that we have. Always. Right, we started to arrive to a nice selling area, guys. Let's be aware if we're breaking. Are we going to have a sweep now? Or are we going to actually just react on the 0882, guys? This could be the area. This could be the area, guys. Let's see, a lot of sellers tried to take control there. Did you see that? Oh, and buyers took the control right after. This is a sweep, guys. Be ready. Be ready. There we go. This is nice to see, actually. Be ready. Now it begins to look interesting, guys. Now we want to see the sellers entering. Can they keep pushing that price from here? Should not be possible, no? Crazy. Crazy. It's the Dixie. Whoa. Right, guys, just still be ready. Let's see how the 15 minutes is closing. If we can have a huge wick, guys. This was the candlestick that I was talking about. Always have these before we have a nice move, guys. Always. So be ready if we are going down now. This is what I'm talking about, guys. Holy moly. Now we see sell. Yes, sir. Yeah, if sellers is taking over now, of course we're gonna look into sales. My intuition is so crazy sometimes. Just had the feeling. Sellers is entering, guys. Be ready. Be ready. Are you ready? Gonna potentially have a setup, which is something like make yourself ready, guys. Should do the sell now, actually. We are almost there. Let me see where we should put in our things. Let's see if sellers or buyers can take total control. That will really scare me, guys. That would be crazy. But we will probably have. Are they taking control? Are they actually taking control? They should not be able to do that for 6. Are they? 4,700 again, guys. We need to wait a bit, guys. We need to see these sellers. Otherwise, we're gonna skip this one. Why is nothing happening? Where is the sellers? Wake up, please, so we can have this trade. CAD cat. Oh, sellers is entering, guys. Let's be aware, guys. We have to be really aware. This can be such a nice area to do sales, guys. Come on, why don't we see the sellers? $120 pips. 170 pips. It's a nice selling area. Oops. Everybody's waiting. Yeah, me as well. So it's really hard to say where to put our stop loss right now because market can do this, guys. I don't want to place my stop loss when there's so many impulsive buyers. But I mean, we're gonna see if we all can take this trade. I don't know yet, guys. I don't know yet. Guys, should we just take it, guys? Put our stop loss at 4705 or something. $4,703 if we want to do nice risk rewards. I can't. Guys, there's so nice value. Such a nice value. But also a lot of candlesticks here, guys. Such a nice value. 4705. Is that too small? Guys, I don't know. Right, this could be a trade, right? Couldn't it? Why I'm so scared. Got the value there. Next week 4705 and 4708. Exactly, that was the thing. That if we just put in 4706.5 or something, guys. Should we, yeah, do that, guys? I'm gonna enter here. Do small risk, especially when we are in areas like this, guys. Gonna enter here. Let's see if we can survive, guys, and we can have this crazy value here. If we are able to see that the table is actually turning here, guys, it's crazy, guys. It's crazy. Then we're gonna take it at least down to this area, guys, which is 4680. And afterwards, we are going to see if we can break this area. Nice profits already, guys. If we can break this area, guys, and we can get it down to 4,600, that would be incredible, guys. Then you are able to win the West League. But let's see, guys. Let's hope, cross our fingers, guys. It's a little bit risky area. So do small risk, guys. Remember that. Please no volume spikes. Just sell, 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 sell. See that. 476.5. One-to-one already down here. Let me see, where did I get an entry on 4696? I got it here. So one-to-one will be here, guys, but I first want to take some partials here, or at least move to break even here, guys. Let's see if this area is possible, guys. Let's see. Let's see, and please, guys, do me a favor, only low risk, guys. Because if there's coming a volume spike more, shit. Gonna cry myself to bed then. Oh shit, and I have a meeting now, guys. That's not nice. That's not good. I have a meeting right now, actually, guys. Calendly, let me check. Calendar. And I also have one in 30 minutes. I have meetings the whole day today. Oh no, guys. Oh no. Have I done a mistake here? It should not go that hard up, guys. No, please. Are we getting taken out here? Ah, guys, I'm so sorry. I got a loss. I got a loss. Shit. I'm sorry, guys. Tried my best. Tried my best. I've tried my best, guys. There's nothing to do about it, guys. I'm so sorry that we got a loss. I know that we got a loss, guys. I'm so sorry. Hopefully, guys, we will see some nice profits the rest of the day. Remember, guys, this is a part of the journey. We can't win 100% times, but we can at least have a nice risk reward and a nice win rate. So we are able to actually make profits in the long run, guys. I'm so sorry. I also got a loss here. Not the best day so far. GG. GG, guys. I'm gonna jump on a call now. I'm so sorry that we had a loss, guys. I hope that you still got some value and you got some lessons learning. I got a lesson. Be careful when there's too much momentum. There's coming these volume spikes always, guys. But let's see if there's something that we can do about this. We should be able to get a nice setup, guys. So let's talk soon, guys. I wish you the best day, and I know that we're gonna turn it into profits no matter what, guys. So don't stress about one stop loss. It's a part of the journey. And have a really nice day, guys. Wishing you the best. Bye bye.